Isn't it what you do it like?
So, what is lifestyle? Or why lifestyle, right?
Why lifestyle?
Well, you know, I was thinking about how am I going to play out my whole retirement with this whole real estate game? And I knew I didn't want to be, 60, 70 years old, showing property, showing houses.
I didn't either.
I didn't want to do that. And I said, you know what, love? It's time for me to find a company that I could partner my firm with. And she's like, okay. So I was looking around, and I came across a video that Sean Gerald posted on Facebook. And when I saw the video, it was like just this glow was around him, like a beam of light. I was that's how he looked, right? So I was just like, let me call Sean. So I called Sean, and as soon as I called him, he picked up the phone and he was like, what's up, cuz? Now, mind you, I haven't spoken to Sean in, I don't know, like 2-3 years, and I only knew him from Facebook because somebody else told me to check him out. Is that your cousin?
Right.
And so when he said that, I was just like it was all feeling familiar. And so he's like, yeah, come by the office, come check me out. So went and spoke to him, and that's all she wrote. I went home, I prayed about it.
Did she pray about it?
When I prayed about it and asked God to kind of just give me some direction, what should I do? Tell me what to do. I just started getting like all these downloads. And
So it all lined up just like that?
It all lined up just like that.
She's really downplaying it because I said she had the Holy Ghost. Do you know when a new Christian goes to church and they get saved and they're like, oh, it's like you didn't know about God, but now they know everything? She was like,
no, because I was getting all these visions about us opening up all these offices, traveling, doing my staging, staging all the offices, like just all these downloads to the point where I had so much inspiration and just energy that I couldn't go to sleep. So I would bring love outside and like try to jog it off. Like
the trail
that's how
Charlotte, we were out there at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
2 o'clock.
that's how much I was getting. That's how much I was getting. Like I was seeing. And
So they were just starting it up
yes.
in the Carolinas.
Yes.
So it's not like it was like it is now. But
No.
you felt, was it a feeling, or there wasn't nothing that you...
It's literally like downloads of visions and like voices and like plans, like just you're gonna be doing this. And like I was told that I have to help with the youth, the elderly, the music industry, because it's just like there's too many souls that's lost out here because nobody's like promoting love, peace, kindness, and that's what our world needs right now. And so I was just getting all of that stuff and just all these downloads, and that we're going to be traveling. Like I had no idea it was going to be Africa. I thought we was just going to be traveling nationwide, like helping with lifestyle, and it's just like it's morphing into so much, and like everything is coming into fruition.
There was like 20 agents. Now there's almost 300 in the Carolinas, and that's 2 years.
Yeah.
Something that Sean was telling me, he was saying that when y'all came aboard, you just wanted to help.
Yep.
You didn't.
And
you wasn't worried about no money.
We still help,
but we don't. So let me put this on the record. There are a lot of agents that call us for help, but we don't publicize that we still help.
Yeah.
It's just that we're not physically going to the office. But I get calls from Charlotte and South Carolina all the time. I get leads from the agents in those areas all the time. So it's just undercover helping. Discreet helping.
We're pretty quiet. We like to just stay focused and zoned in. Like you see all the stuff that we do.
Yeah.
That's because we don't stop focus, right?
How do you do it all in one day? That's crazy.
I don't think they sleep.
You think they're human? I think they're robots.
Yeah, I'm just asleep.
Well, we have a team.
We have a team.
It
Like,
is
it's
not just us.
Yeah.
To be honest, I started counting all the people that kind of help us behind the scenes that everyone doesn't even know about. There's about 50 people, almost 50 people on our team between the United States and Africa. So it's not just us.
It's not.
I mean, we might film content a year ago because we've still got content that's not out
We
there.
do since January. We didn't even.
But you might get a binge of content, but that's not us posting the content.
right.
I mean, so yeah.
All I
we
do
have
is approve the graphics and say this is how I want it, and they put it together. Like I'm not doing everything.
So how did y'all meet this guy?
Oh, Wrench.
Hey.
Good old Wrench. Who doesn't know Wrench?
There.
Everybody knows Wrench.
So I met Rachel years ago. My background is mortgages, and I got my real estate license to help Des because Des wanted to expand from the Charlotte area to Greensboro because she started getting business in Greensboro, and she said, "Love, just get your license so I don't have to drive all the way up there." And you could. I was an open door person. Okay, so I got my license to open doors, but mortgages was really what I did. And so at that time, Rachel was working for a builder, and one of my mortgage, I'm not going to say competitors because we're like sisters, but another person in the mortgage game, Barbara Stinson, who you all love.
Hey, Barb.
Barb, and she's my sister. She dates my husband's brother, so like we're sisters now. But Rachel was doing business with Barbara, and I was trying to get his business, and he's like, "Oh no, I do business with Barbara." I was like, "Well, it's cool because she's my sister." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we ended
And
up.
this is probably
Yeah, what year was this?
early 2000s?
Yes.
2002,
2000.
Yeah.
2003.
Yeah.
Because
2003.
I got my license 2003, so it was around there. Yeah.
And it's funny that we used to be like in the same industry and knew about each other, but you guys have a story.
What you got?
Yeah. So,
Tell us your
Yeah, and
story.
this like comes full circle.
Yeah, tell us
Oh
your
my
story.
goodness.
so we both were on a team together when I first moved to Charlotte. I
Yeah.
think you had just moved.
I just moved to Charlotte. 2008 is when I moved to Charlotte. So it was like probably 2009 maybe.
2010.
2010. Okay, so it was
So we were on the
2000.
same team. Don't want to really want to go into that too much, but
We're not gonna put any
have
plugs to that.
y'all finna
But
get
they
me.
good now. Yeah, we're good now. It was a learning lesson.
Yes.
And now you know how to treat your team.
Yeah.
For sure. So
Absolutely.
so we both been to a lot of different firms. What would you say makes Lifestyle different from the different firms that we were at?
Oh, I would just definitely say the culture. Like when we say it's like a family environment, it's truly a family environment. We might not get along all the time,
But we don't.
and we don't, and we have our arguments and disagreements, but we
But we
always
still love
kiss
each
and
other.
make up.
Yep.
And so I love that about it. And I would also say just the opportunity. I mean, it's still fairly new. It's about 10 years old. It's the fastest growing minority company out of Florida. And, you know, we could take away minority because I think it's actually the fastest growing real estate firm out of Florida. Opened up in Charlotte 2023, June of 2023. We opened up in Greensboro.
And I was there at the grand opening too.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
so
free game.
me
Yes,
which is
and Terrence, we had free game. We were interviewing
Yes.
you guys, but I didn't know y'all was interviewing me. Y'all had us on the
already
wall.
had you on the wall, 'cause I
You
knew
had
you
us
was
on the
coming.
wall of things.
You was liminal.
And y'all was like, you know, you coming over here, and
I was like, let me just put,
I don't
like, we have a
know.
collage on the wall at the office.
Yeah, let me tell you about that one. So the building that our office is in, I own the building.
Yes.
So these two, we started talking. We went down the road. I met Sean
Yep, in
in
Charlotte.
July,
23.
23 maybe.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And so it took a year for us to come full circle and actually start with the office. And they came in and took over, basically. And
He said we had to take over.
They got a takeover spirit. They came in and they said, yeah, we're gonna be in there tomorrow. I said, who's gonna be in there? Be it where? And I saw the man starting to swing hammers, and I'm listening. I'm upstairs, I'm listening to all this noise downstairs. I was like, oh, they think they're coming in right now. So they just took over. Right? Period.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
for months, I had to listen to someone banging until November of last year. And we opened up.
So how
And
did,
then
how
what
did
do
you know that
think
it was
about
right?
the wall?
I love that wall.
Look
I love
at
it. I love the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. Because
I'm not used to having my stuff taken over though.
and you know what?
That's hard.
We taking over.
Hey, you told us, and you said, you know what? But I'm gonna trust y'all.
Yes.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate. Yeah.
That's a solid partner.
It's working
Yeah.
out beautifully.
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So going back to the opportunities. Look at her. The opportunities, because everybody has a chance to open up their own branch if they want to. If you want to be a BIC, you'll get groomed for that. And as long as you show the numbers, the influence, you can open up your own branch. I mean, it's a Lifestyle International Realty, and that's the goal, is to grow it out internationally.
And that to me, that was what was attractive to me, because I was doing, pretty well on my own.
Yeah.
And you still are.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But I was trying to think about what would be the benefits from it? Well, the partnership.
Yeah.
If at a different company, I don't want to call names, there's a ceiling. You can be a team lead, but you're not going to be a business partner.
Or a branch owner.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I could have went out as the Ava Home Group by myself, but it's people, it's power in numbers.
Yeah, and you need
have
a
to have a team.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned in real estate.
Yeah.
You can sit there and think you're going to be all alone and, have the commission all to yourself, and you can't grow like that. It does. That puts you at a ceiling.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because you can't grow. You need the hands to help.
And one of the beautiful things is, if you know someone that's a top producer, you can open up another market and get 5% equity share in that office, and just from a referral.
Yeah.
So I don't know a lot of companies that do
Get off of that. Right.
Yeah. So everyone has the opportunity to be an owner.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then rev share too. Rev share.
We have 38 offices?
Yeah.
Almost 40.
How many countries are we in? We're international.
We are.
Look at us.
We are there in Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Des and I are working on some things in Africa with Ghana.
Possibly Dubai.
Yes, Dubai.
So talk to them about what you're working. I mean, that's just so dope to me.
Okay.
So I had the opportunity to go to Ghana back in 2020. And when I went, it was on a real estate project. It was to go to a groundbreaking ceremony, and it was for a development that a builder wanted to market to people here.
Yeah.
And I went for 4 days. And when I was there, I had an opportunity to experience the dungeons, the slave dungeons. And when I went to the dungeons, it changed me as a person. And so while I was there, it's like an extra sense kicks in. You could actually smell, taste, feel, hear everything that was going on. It's almost like whispers. It's very life-changing. And when I came back, and just walking through that door of no return, and seeing the ocean where the boats,
The little hole that they made them squeeze through all changed.
and if you couldn't fit, they would starve you until you could fit through the door. And so to walk through that door and to see what, and learn what really happened, it really changed me as a person. So when I came back, I just wanted to market that project and promote it, and it got so much momentum, but no one really purchased anything because of the fear and the misconception of Africa.
Right.
And when you think about Africa, you think about feed the children, and there is some of that there. But you think of, we grew up on Tarzan, everything is a misconception. And so I really encourage people to go and see for themselves, because it is not what we were taught, and it is not what it has been portrayed to be. And so when Des had that issue, that situation with Sean, and she was excited.
the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, and she had actually just finished a breast cancer journey, and she had just healed from breast cancer. And we joined. I was like, "Don't worry, I don't even got to meet
real quick.
I'll sign up."
Here's another
Stop
thing
talking
that was
about
like
it.
a big sign, because I had just gotten through that whole breast cancer diagnosis thing, right? And then here comes a real estate company with the color pink. So I was just like, okay, God, you funny. All right, okay, I see. Yeah, so that was another thing.
And so when I met Sean, I started talking to him about Africa and that project because it was a viable project. And he said, you know what, that project sounds amazing. Let's get it vetted. And so through his network, he connected us with our extra sister selling real estate.
Our sister from another mister.
Sister from another mister.
So that was a connection from Sean?
Yes.
Yeah, so Sean knows Brother Selwyn, and me and Brother Selwyn went to church together, and Brother Selwyn knew Hannah's brother. So Hannah's brother's like, oh yeah, let me connect you with my sister, and then gave it to
Yep. So the three of us, four of us were on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Sean called and introduced us, and then she came for a few visits. We met her, and on one of her visits, we were sitting at Culinary Dropout in Charlotte.
Yeah, it was like a year later after like me.
It was like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And we had been talking like the whole time and trying to figure out things to put in place. But at that lunch, we were like, what's missing? An MLS.
Because we had said that too when Love came back, because we were marketing that project in Ghana. When she came back, she told me her experience, and we were like, how can we get this thing sold? We actually thought of the MLS at that point. And so we've like had it in the back of our head, and I was like, when Hannah come, we got to tell about the MLS. So we sat down, and
she said, oh my God, I've been wanting to do that.
So how long did it take y'all to come?
About a year and a half, and then before that, we had been kind of already identifying the technology.
Yeah, so we just didn't say anything to her yet.
So when we had the conversation with her, it was like kind of plug and play.
Yeah.
And so we said, we'll take care of the technology. You take care of the endorsements, the branding, the marketing in Ghana, and then we'll make it happen.
Because she already had the relationships.
So before y'all came up with the MLS, how were they selling real estate? Was it multiple people?
So you would have
property at a time?
You would have a platform, and you would have probably 10 agents on that platform selling the same house at different prices.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so there was no structure, no exclusivity, none of that. So she
that you were able to flip that.
Yeah, and so when we all did our part, it came together, and then this past January, we went to Ghana, and she connected us with the Ghana Association of Real Estate Brokers, and we had a launch and introduced the MLS to about 100 agents that were there. And then DAF, which is the Diaspora African Forum, who has a presence in every country on the continent, they gave us their full endorsement to open up Africa with the MLS. Yeah. So that's how that happened.
So y'all actually are partnered up with Hannah.
Absolutely.
You have realtors in Ghana, right?
Yeah.
We have a whole team.
Yeah, there's about 20 agents in Ghana. Yeah. 2 are from the United States, so they went through the real estate certification that we
have on demand,
collaborated with Garib to put together. So 2 of them have gone through that already, relocated to Ghana. One of them joined Lifestyle New Jersey. And so we have 2 agents right now, full circle. So we have use cases. So if anybody
to Ghana.
Yes, they live there now. So if anybody wants to learn about getting your certification and relocating, just let us know. We have you covered. There's a system in place, and that's how it started.
But even if they just wanted to sell real estate in Ghana and they don't want to relocate, you have classes for that.
So there's on-demand classes on PayHip. It's a Ghana real estate certification class, and it's on demand, so you can take it whenever you want, and once a month Garib will do a testing. So you do have to take a test just like you would here. And then once you pass the test, you would join the association and become a member. And then you would be like a certified agent. Now, Des and I, about 2 weeks ago, because we made a second trip to Ghana this year, so we went again in July. And while we were there, the government was actually issuing real estate licenses
for the first time
ever, because it's a new government. And so REACT wants to, and that's the Real Estate Agency Council, they want to sanitize the market. They want to regulate the market, because there's so many people wanting to move there, and to stop that whole fraudulent getting ripped off, they know that they have to sanitize and regulate. immediately. So while we were there, they started issuing licenses. And because we went through that certification and we had joined Garib, we qualified to apply. And 2 weeks ago, we were told that we were licensed. We have our Ghana licensing. So we're like the first diaspora in the world to have an official Ghana license.
That's good. It's crazy. So, so just the world is here for us.
Yes.
I mean, if you have an idea, you execute it, it can happen.
Yeah.
You guys are living proof of that.
Yeah.
Greensboro.
Yeah.
Triad.
Home.
So why Greensboro? To me, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity here.
There's a lot of opportunity.
So let's talk a little bit about Greensboro.
So when I first moved to North Carolina in 2001, I lived in this area. I was living in Kernsville, and then I left Love's house and then got a house, bought a house downtown Winston. And so this is kind of home to me too. From 2001 to 2008, this is where I was. This is where I sold real estate. Yeah, so
And I
it's
just
like
think,
coming full circle for me here, like, you know.
and I just think Greensboro's like the sleeping giant. Like everyone kind of discounts Greensboro. It's slow there. You guys don't have anything going on. It's boring. But so many companies are entering this market.
Yes.
And where are we on the list for North Carolina?
4.
Yeah.
No,
So,
third.
third. Oh,
Yeah.
we third now. We
Right.
moved up. We moved up.
Well, Greensboro is the third largest city.
Okay.
Let's start there. All right. And Greensboro is known as the Gate City.
Okay.
And the gate had to do with the trains. Because if it's not water transportation, it was train transportation. And everybody knows about the number of train tracks in and around Greensboro. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
And so it leads to, as a matter of fact, Greensboro is like probably has the best concert record of any. When I say concert, I'm talking about any music genre you can think of. And the reason is because of those trains, right? Because of those trains. I came to Greensboro in 1990 to go to attend North Carolina A&T. Got married in 96, got my license in 98. So I've been in Greensboro for 35 years. I think that Greensboro's probably biggest flaw was that the lack of growth was almost intentional. So even though it has all these numbers of people, probably between here and High Point, Guilford County itself's got to have close to 1 million people in the county, that is. But I think their growth was intentional because they wanted to leave it as a town. But they wanted to keep money in a certain number of people's pockets. But it cannot be stopped.
Yeah,
it cannot be stopped. With the type of growth, they can't stop it. Yeah.
Check out the location where Greensboro and the Triad is located. You know, Durham and Raleigh is right there.
Yeah, Central.
Charlotte is right there. You know what I mean? Like, to me, as far as the prices of homes here, it's like what Charlotte was about 5 years ago,
Right.
I would say, and everything is being pushed out, whether it's Statesville, Salisbury, China Grove, everything is already being pushed out of Charlotte.
Yeah.
So this is, I mean, there's
And then you
tons of
have
opportunities.
companies like Toyota, setting up shop, people relocating here. To me, I'm gonna say it's a sleeping giant. I mean, and we're waking up.
Yeah.
We're waking up. And one of our biggest things is community and what can we do to bring value in the community. And so one of the things we started was Wild Wednesday.
Yeah.
So the last Wednesday of every month, we welcome businesses, agents to just come out and network. You don't have to be a part of Lifestyle to come and hang with us. We want to know who we're doing business with. Like, if I have a deal with you, I would love to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And so we just think like Wild Wednesday is an opportunity to really connect the community and do something different that hasn't been done before in this market.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we also had the C Collective.
See.
Oh yeah, let's not forget Pam and Thursday. You guys did amazing. That training on CMAs was great. Your security training was awesome. They are an amazing team and they do continuing education. And so once a month they're gonna come and they're gonna train agents, not just lifestyle agents. Every agent in the Triad that just wants an extra nugget or just feels like something is missing, they're going to come to the office and they're going to train in person and virtually.
Yeah. And we just had our first community healing day event.
That was awesome.
It was really, really awesome that we're going to be doing once a year in honor of breast cancer awareness and domestic violence, and that's in October.
And
it
back
was
to
so
school,
much fun.
and
Back
back
to
to
school,
school
yeah.
event,
Back
so
we
next
got a
year.
back to school event. We love doing events.
So that's
Yes.
so culture, community.
Yeah,
So the key is community. Like
community.
we're giving
Bring
back.
everybody together. Yeah.
So it's not just we just want to get your business. Just
No.
to find you a house and
No.
make commission.
No.
We're building community.
Yeah.
And relationship.
Yeah, in a relationship.
And that's
That's
the
what it's about. That's what it's about.
So did you feel? I didn't get that with another firm.
Me neither.
I got like, if you don't sell 2 houses or a house a month, we don't need you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which it is important for you to sell.
Right.
And we do sell houses over here, but it's about the community, about the people.
Yeah, and we do sell houses over here. I think we did
sell a
3
lot of-
billion
we
last
did 3
3 billion in sales last year.
Yeah, so
we
we
sell houses.
Yes, we sell a lot of houses.
So you see what I'm doing? I'm just trying to tell people why they should come over, because they may be with a firm, may not be happy, they may feel like, I'll go ahead and put it out on Front Street. Since 2020, I feel people have been like isolated. I felt alone. They haven't felt a lot of community.
Yeah.
And this is very attractive to those type of agents
Yeah.
that want to tap in. As long as you tap in and you want that family feel, you want to get with an organization that's going to share information.
Yeah.
We share. Yeah.
Training.
Training.
Lots of
Some of these
training.
brokerages, they share with the top agents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the agents that really need it, they're like, get it how you live.
And then you gotta pay for it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. We just had an amazing training with Phil Garris. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. Geddes. Mr. Geddes. And that was a free training for lifestyle agents, and it was amazing. We even had agents that Renee signed up for Phil's coaching, and she loves it.
Yeah.
So it's always about sewing into the community and sewing into our agents and
Yes.
just agents in general, because we want to make sure we're doing deals with people that know how to do deals.
Yes.
Even if we have to train you for free, just come.
Yeah. And I like to see, one of the things that kind of blew me away is to see people come to the meetings and stay after the meetings.
Oh,
Most people looking at their phone, they scrolling up, they're like, man, I can't wait to get this. Is so boring. It does not relate to me.
Yeah.
But you see people sharing information in the even after the meeting. So that's dope to me.
And that's what I mean by the family environment too.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying?
And I should have listened to Sean like 2 years ago when he first told me. My experience with Sean was different. So we both saw each other. We were, the top on social
Yeah.
media. And he was like, we had dinner. He took me out. He was like, look, I'm starting this company, Lifestyle. I got an opportunity in the Carolinas. You coming? And I was like, man, I don't know. He was like, you coming? And I guess he got tired of me, just him and him. He said, you know what? You either come or we rolling over y'all. Hey, wait, hold on now. Hold on. What's up with the aggression? Coming regardless, we gonna roll over you.
I think
So,
I remember.
I was in my feelings a little bit.
I think I remember telling Richard, you wanna be our landlord or you wanna be our partner? Either way, we coming.
And sure enough, 2 years later,
Yeah.
I'm over.
I know. I was
You know what I
telling
mean?
you too. Like, hey.
Yeah.
But
And he
so
was like that. So tell me for real. How's it over there?
I was like that because I was trying to get you to come over on mine.
I know. I
was like, that's gonna flip me. I was like, nah.
That was around the time I was looking to.
I know.
Yeah,
I ain't mad, but I'm just saying that's how God works and how
Yeah.
life works.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
think you recruiting somebody and they might be recruiting
And they
you, and it might be
And then you see your
opportunity.
picture on the wall.
Right.
In
So
their
when that
office, your picture of
I was like, you coming? So I'm
I
just
told
gonna put you
Terrence, I was like, man, I think they slick. Ain't nobody going over there, man. It's cool. And I'm over here.
Look at that.
It worked.
Look at that.
No, but it's a dope place to be. I think that you should at least give it a try. Come to Wild Wednesdays, come to some of the events that we have, and just tap in and see if you get a feel for the culture. But
Yeah.
it's I haven't seen anything like this before.
Yeah, one thing that I will say about Lifestyle is they recognize talent and they reward talent.
And very supportive. So if you have an idea or something you want to do, if it makes sense, they're gonna support you, or we're gonna support you. We are.
Just imagine like a Keller Williams or an EXP at ground level.
Right.
That's what we are.
That's why I was like, this is a no-brainer. Like,
You're not gonna be no owner of nothing at no Keller
yeah,
Williams.
and then the rev share, I was like, rev share. I mean, That's 10% on everything.
Every
You know,
referral.
every referral that you bring in that joins.
Exactly.
You getting 10% rev share from the
Of the
company.
company.
And you walking into their culture, so you can't create a culture.
Right.
So that's what I found out. Like, however it is, I remember when I first got into real estate, I think it was Coldwell Banker. I think their meeting, they was in there doing jumping jacks. Come on, 1, 2, 3. So that was the culture that they built, and this was in Atlanta. So I was like, wow, this know they on. But you know, we have a chance to develop the culture
Right.
that maybe we were missing when we.
That's what I like about it too.
Yeah, so I think it's dope, man.
Yeah, it is dope.
I do.
I love our mascot. What's our mascot's name?
Justice.
Justin.
Just the justice.
Yeah.
One thing I was gonna say, I've been a lone soldier for a long time.
Me too.
A long time. And so I was actually intimidated by the corporate, the larger brand, right? Now I shouldn't say intimidated. I was good. You know, I'm good. You know, you tell yourself you're good.
Yeah.
But like Des was saying, like I said, like, but I am also, how do I want it to look?
Every time it age.
Yeah. How do I want it to look?
I'll do it
How do-
again.
Yeah.
Let me open up the door.
Yeah, how I want to look. I ain't gonna be able to go up the steps, so I gotta call somebody.
You need a team.
And then you need a team, but the other part to it is even though it's growing, it's still not like I can't touch people. I can't
Right.
put your hands on and can't find the information you need. So it's not like so big that you're lost in the
Yeah,
sauce.
yeah.
Right. So someone like me, who has been out on his own so long, that's intimidating, right? But I haven't had that feeling not one time that I'm lost in the
That's
sauce. So I can't touch somebody
Right.
and find out what I need to find, because I don't know everything.
Right.
You know, so
We don't
I
either.
love
We're
it.
still learning.
And everybody specializes in different things.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about our partnership. You know what I mean? Some people are good with admin stuff. Some people are good with networking. It's like some gumbo.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
mix up. And it's still gonna be good at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
right.
Oh, and if he's making it, it's gonna
I'm about
be
to
good.
say I can make some gum.
Oh yeah, that's the next thing, right?
Get that.
I can make some gumbo.
That,
You know.
that Geechee, right?
You know.
The Geechee,
Geechee Gullah.
Geechee Gullah gum.
So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna do a lot more of these.
Yes.
We're building community. We would love for you guys to join the firm. If you have your own firm, or if you're a team lead and you're looking to expand and maybe get some partners and maybe open up your own office, we're here for that too.
Yeah.
Any way we can help you, we are here.
And we're a melting pot. So if you need an agent, come to our YouTube page. You will see all of our agents. You'll be able to connect with them. Whoever you resonate with, reach out to them, because we're all about building our team, our brand, our business, and our community.
Lifestyle International. Greensboro.
What I'm gonna say is, lifestyle moves the triad.
Lifestyle moves the triad.
Let's go.
Dreams don't sleep, we're inspired. Lifestyle moves the triad. Community love, we're all wired. Wire.